Hello. Um, yeah, I guess somebody's waiting. Thank you very much, whoever you are. It isn't very often somebody waits for me. I wonder who is waiting for me. Hmm. I don't know. I wonder who it is. Who are you? Oh, I know. Oh, I'll go check. Oh, just me. Oh. Oh, they must have came and left. Okay. Well, thank you very much for the like anyway. One of those people that are probably shy and didn't know what to say. Okay. Well, anyway, I did some driving around today. Had some kind of fun. Yeah, the car is still running great. Got to change oil on my car pretty soon. Well, I've driven out of town a couple times last year. I'll drive out of town probably a little more this year. I'll just have to find the towns and figure out what to do. That's what I'm going to have to do. Kind of figure out what to do. Yeah, sometimes I know what to do, sometimes I don't. You know, now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. No. Okay. Oh, hey, Harry. Welcome. Welcome. I just, okay. All right. Yeah. So, how's everything tonight? Oh, you're female. Cool. All right. All right. That's all right. Whenever you're young, old, middle aged, that's cool. Oh, I guess I got one male and one female. Okay. Okay, got one male and one female. That's cool. That's cool. All right. It's all right. Out of sight. So I just did some driving around today and see what was up. Nothing much really. Just how are you? Yeah, doing. Yes, I'm doing all right. This year thus far is still better. Of course, weather turned really cold today. Well, it's February, of course. The average temperature should be between. Let's see, what is it? Oh, it's 9 degrees right now. Okay. Now that the average temperature should be around between 14 and 19, probably in the end of February. 9 degrees, that's usually January temperature. But, welcome, whoever you are. Yeah. All right. Who's here for the party? Who's here for the party? Two males, one female. Cool. All right. All right. Two males and one female tonight. All right. Okay. Yeah, and I think starting like, oh, I could fly right now. Yeah. All right. Oh boy, am I gonna fly? It's a little more than I usually have. But it's gonna kick me too hard. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Well, time for United Airlines. Time for United Airlines. You and me. Fly the friendly skies of United. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. When you think about it, that's one of the greatest inventions is flying. But I think I'd have to have a private plane before I fly because like I say, I'm not going to go on commercial airlines. You can forget that. So I hear that the TSA's done a lot of damage on stuff, and they're always putting their hands on other people. Yeah, Russia's way works better. Russia, they use like military people, and they show what they got, and people look at them and say, "Oh, I'm not going to go for around. I'll be good." You look at Russia's military with military gear, be scared. I'll tell you, because I know when I watched a video on Russia's prisons, God, they too bad they took down that YouTube video. They had like 5 Russian guards just beat that guy so bad. It was a prisoner. Probably posted in previous videos. They do that often. He had like his hands tied, like he was handcuffed. Plus, he had his coat all the way. They had his coat all the way down his sleeves. They kicked him. They punched him. They punched him in the head and the face and the body. One prison guy, he just hopped on his back and grinded the boots right to the small of the guy's back, and they were vicious to that guy. Yikes. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not living in that Russia. It's bad enough. Yeah. Well, anyway, enough about Russia, I guess. Let's see now. Let's see. Some lottery tickets. I'm not gonna probably win, of course. Well, I won $2 here and there. I found one ticket from last September underneath my bed. Excuse me. And I won $2 actually. I thought, oh wow, hopefully I can flatten it good enough to get to the store. There's that $2 one I won. kind of trying to flatten it out with my glasses case. Yeah, just trying to flatten it out. Yeah, just trying to flatten it out. Yeah. I think I'm just thinking of a show sometime next week. I'm going to do something different. I'll live and tonight, we on a Sunday sometime. I'm not sure. It's going to be totally different. I'm going to be straight. I won't be straight all day that night because I'm going to do some shows where I'm totally straight. I'm going to do some. I mean, tonight, might as well. I was a little buzz around for a while in my own pea brain, my peanut brain. Oh yeah, speaking of peanuts, I got some peanuts. Show the size of my peanut brain. That's what my mother sometimes would say when she get mad at us. She'd say, "Don't use your peanut brain." Yeah. She got mad and she didn't like what we did. She'd say, "Use your peanut brain." Yeah. And that was kind of funny, using the peanut brain. Yeah, throw that in the garbage. Yeah, it's just some small paper plates. Ooh, now I'm really going. Why would I do a straight show? Because you see, when I'm going to do a straight show, I'm going to actually make plans for the show. But I'm not going to really say exactly yet until I make the plans for it. Right now, I just go on shows and just talk out of my head, I usually make some plans. I won't say what it is until I put my advertisement up. Then I'll let more people know, and it's gonna be kind of different. Like I say, I'll be 100% sober that day. I'll be 100% sober that day. It'll be next week, but the other times I'm gonna fly around. Yeah, but once in a while you gotta you got to do different things. You just can't be the same all the time. You can't be the same because look at the history of television shows, for example. Okay, you know, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, look at okay, if you watch let's say Gunsmoke, for example, if you're as old as I am, you're old as I am, or if you like Gunsmoke, okay, in the beginning of Gunsmoke, it was like totally different. It was like other westerns, but as time went by, they had different social issues. Gunsmoke adjusted to the social issues, even though back then they didn't have social issues that much. Because back then, in those days, things were a lot different. I wouldn't want to live in those days. No, thank you. Imagine you got to pay 25 cents to share your bath with a bunch of people in a same room. Yeah, you pay 25 cents for a bath back then because water used to be very scarce back in the old West. No thanks. I wouldn't want to go back in those days. No running water. Yeah, right. You got to switch your horses every now and then when you're riding around. I mean, that's tough to do. And if you're too poor to own a horse, you have to own an oxen. I read that in Laura Ingalls' Little House on the Prairie. The Olsons in that book. They didn't own horses; they owned oxen. An oxen is not as smart as a horse. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, speaking of that, I was thinking of doing a ton of Walnut Grove this year. I'm not sure. I know there's the Laura Ingalls Wilder Festival in DeSmet, South Dakota. That's a pretty far drive, but they say it's fun. you know, it's like an old Pioneer West days. I like to do that. Go over there. It's just a lot of fun. Ride on a horse and stuff like that. Ride in a wagon, of course. And they would let me drive the wagon, of course, because I wouldn't know how to drive the wagon. I guess a couple of people have left. I guess they want to hop in their vehicles. They're probably thinking, "Oh, Randy's kind of boring. He's talking about horses. I'll go drive my car around and have more fun." That's what the people think. But that's the way they are. Yeah. That's the way the people are. That's all right. Sometimes I get to be a boring, boring man. I get to be a very, very boring man. But that's all right. That's all right. Yeah. You know. Hey, Fate Suber. Have I ever hit someone with my car? No, I hit a deer with my car once near Regal, Minnesota. No, I never. Well, yes, I'll take it back. I accidentally hit a human being in a parking lot in the grocery store. I barely hit him. When I was a young man, I said, "Oh, sorry about that." Guy just waved, said it was okay. Whew. I could have been sued for a lot of money that way. That's a good question. Other than that, oh yeah, I'm very careful. See, when I park my cars in the stores now, I park like way in the back. You know. Yeah, that was a close one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you almost hit other vehicles and stuff like that. Get real close. And one time when I was going up the hill of my Grand Prix, this old bridge, I was sliding around on my rear wheel drive and almost hit a Freightliner truck when I was going downhill, and I missed that truck by about that far. I would have been dead. I would have been very dead. I'm taking off right now, Dave. Harry Kane's my witness. Harry Kane is my witness. He saw me. There's my tongue. Yeah. Yeah, Fate Stuber was just asking questions about if I ever hit anything with my vehicle by accident. Yeah, and like I said, I hit a person I think it was at a mall or market or something by accident. Barely touched him, but I was sorry. I was sorry, sorry. You know, yeah. Harry Kane's my witness. He is my witness. A court witness. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just I forgot Dave here. Yeah, I found this underneath my bed one day and I won $2 off this ticket. I hope they accept it at the store. I hope so. We'll see. Maybe they won't accept it. Maybe they won't. If they don't, they don't. Nothing I can do about it. I ain't get a bitch over $2. Nope. No, I won't bitch over $2. I've lost more money than $2 before. Yeah. There's people who owe me more money than $2. There's people who used to ride my vehicle. How old am I? I'm 59 years old. I'm 59. I know I got some wrinkles here and there, see, because I gotta wear this mask every night when I go to sleep, and it's beginning to give me some wrinkles now. I used to have a lot less. Yeah, before I had the mask, I used to have a lot less wrinkles. See, in my previous videos years ago, I used to have a lot less wrinkles than I do now. You know, I well, I try to exercise. Yeah, that's true. Don't want to be a $2 bitch. You know, that's true. I just hope still that they'll take it. We'll see. It's up to the lottery people. Oh, I remember years ago when I was working in Al Sanitation, this goofball named Pete Alschmid. We were like digging in the garbage. See, that was our job, digging in garbage to separate the recyclables. Yeah, Pete one time found, was it $12? He actually took it to the First National Bank to check and see if the money was good. They said all the money was good except for like $2. I doubt the dumbbell probably didn't wash the money. Knowing him, he probably took it when it stunk. I could see the teller. Phew! Smell that money out of the garbage can. They found like $12. Yeah, one time I found some post baseball cards. I found about 5, 6 packets of that unopened. I took that home. All of them are good except for a couple that were wrinkled. I just like washed it kind of with soap and water, and that was before they had those Lysol wipes, though. They didn't have those back then. Yeah, I kind of washed a little bit with soap and water and kind of do it a little while, and there you are. Yeah. Yeah. I know some people that do. They get their clothes from the dumpster. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's people out there that who knows when you go to when you who knows when a person goes to the thrift shop. Maybe they found some clothes in the dumpster. That's a good point there, Fate Stuber. You never know. You never know what people do when you go to those charities. And I know I've said in previous videos when Dave was around, but look at the silverware that's at charities. Look at the plates. Who knows what people did? People do anything. People do anything. Unless if see, I won't take a. I work. No, I work in the temporary employment service as a dishwasher. I work most days, and some days you know, they don't have work. I just stay home, and sometimes my family helps me a little money. My sister, she bought me the Mercury Grand Marquis that 2003. She bought it for me because she felt bad that my Park Avenue went to the clinker, you know, and there's a 2004 Grand Marquis, and she says, you know, you wanted to buy me the 2003, and I got it. Yeah, oh, that car is a lot faster than. Yeah, I don't know, Dave. Yeah, the Grand Marquis is much faster than people think, and that get this. that was the slowest car in the Ford assembly line, because they always build Ford's the fastest, basically. You know, the Ford is for the average people like you good folks, you know. And the Mercury is kind of more for the richer people. Then the Lincoln, that's for the luxury rich people. That's how they kind of do it. Yeah, because it's see the Grand Marquis was built on the Crown Victoria platform. Yeah, and it was just oh, you could do some YouTube videos, Harry. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, get yourself a camera. If you can get a used camera and cool. There you go. Yeah, sometimes you can do that. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. And yeah, get this. Oops. I bought this at the thrift shop for $8. Look at that. And you see this on eBay. Look at that. Just some scuff marks, and that's it. Yep. Yeah, I got that for $8. You look on eBay at those TV trays; they charge between $25 and $100. And some of those $25 TV trays, I wouldn't touch them. But people actually bid on that. Sometimes people will bid on rusted TV trays. That's just the weirdest thing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sometimes you'll find a good deal at the thrift shop. And the key to that is, you know, you don't really say which thrift shop though when you do YouTube videos. Never say which thrift shop, you know, because because if you say a certain thrift shop, then the thrift shops are going to check very carefully and they're going to make sure the prices are higher. That's how they work. Because years ago, I had this friend in Perham. See, yeah, we used to read books on baseball cards, and his ex-wife, she went to the card dealer. She was telling him, "Oh, these cards are worth a lot more." Blah blah blah. Dealer checks the book. He raised all the prices of those cards, and then my friend Jerry told his ex-wife. He says, "You dumb fucking bitch." He says, "You're not supposed to tell people. See, I could have bought a bunch of those cheap and sell it myself." Yeah, yeah. So I say, you buy from certain places, never say which one it is. Never. Keep it a mystery. Keep it to ourselves, right? That's how you do it. Yeah, keep it to ourselves. Oh yeah, and sometimes you find neat stuff pretty cheap. Just person keep a sharp eye. That's the key. Just keep a sharp eye. Yeah, just keep a sharp eye on what you want to buy, and you'll be in luck. Like that drawer behind me, I paid $10 for that one. Has a key too. I ain't got it with a key. That's unusual. Those are usually $25 without the key, and half those are just rusted. That one barely has any rust. That one has this little surface rust. That was after I took my two wheeler and walked a couple miles home with it. Yeah, because I don't know. I didn't feel like paying what I don't know, $25 for a U-Haul truck for one item. No, no thanks. No, you don't want to do that. Because but then you can, I guess, hire people with trucks or something. But then you got to agree to a fee with them. See what happens. Because I mean, you got to pay them more than gas money. You got to pay them for their time. That's how. If you hire someone with a pickup truck, that's how they usually work. You have to pay them for gas and then their time. Yeah. let's see. Let's see now. Let's see. 7 votes, 5 males and 2 females thus far. So that's doing pretty good for 25 minutes. Yeah, that's true. I use my two-wheeler to drive it home because I got my own two-wheeler. Oh, Patsy Jones. Wow. Yeah, we're just talking about stuff at thrift shops and all that stuff. Not a, we I'm just not as educated as you and your brother. I'm kind of the stupid YouTuber, So I'm kind of the dumb YouTuber. Yeah, I just try to. Yeah, sometimes I fly on gummies and then I talk out of my head. You know, out of my head, over my head. Ta. I doubt that, Patchy. I doubt that very much. I say a lot of words. I don't understand most of them. It's one of those. Um, see, I got attention deficit disorder, and yeah, yeah. I know. I dealt with a quack doctor years ago. Gave me that Thorazine crap and made me high, and I can prove that I was high. I got video that can show that I'm high. Hmm. Let's see. Maybe I'll look around here. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. One. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Oops. Let's see. Okay, there it is. I'll just check that. Okay. Yeah, it is. Oh, hey, Ivor. How you doing? All right. Oh, I'm just. I'm just trying to. Hmm. Wow. Any weekend plans? Oh, not not anything in particular. No, I'll probably fly tomorrow night and say nothing. And and we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, and probably change the oil in my vehicle, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, Patchy. There's my friend Ivor. He saw me at Walmart in Wadena once. That was crazy. That's before I knew you, Patchy. Yeah, yeah. I'm okay. I'm lost where I'm from. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Oh, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. Plans for tomorrow. Yeah, I just I think tomorrow night. I know I'm gonna fly in another show, and I don't know. Perhaps maybe I'll make plans for next week or something. I just, yeah, that was crazy, Ivor. I know, isn't that weird? That was and you were trying to catch me in the parade in Henning, Minnesota. I don't know. You must have missed. Were you at that parade in Henning, Minnesota that time? And or is it another town? It wasn't Parker's Prairie. I know that. It wasn't Staples. Um, let's see. What other towns? I know it wasn't Starbuck. That's kind of far. Vining, yeah, Vining, yeah, that Vining parade, yeah, yeah, that was the Vining, yeah, that was the best parade video I ever did. Hey there, Kisting Wolf. All right. Okay, we got 10 votes here. 8 males and 2 females. Wow, that's wild. Nah, we got to respect the 2 females though. This isn't um, you know one of those whatchamacallits. Let's see. Oh wait. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm from here and there, and yeah, good evening, 2 ladies. Maybe I think they probably split. Hey, the ladies probably split. Yeah, I think they probably split. They probably split. Oh yeah, it's just to say, Ivor. That was just weird. Yeah. I just, I yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying is, well, I have a plan for next week's show. I'm gonna like the ladies that do the splits. Oh, there you go, Dave. And sometimes might be some ladies that need some you know get to know them real well and see their interest and go from there. There you go. Yeah, whatever the interest is between the couple that agrees with stuff. Who knows? Maybe the agreements will be a lot of fun. You never know. I know. Never know. That's what I've learned in life. Yeah. Yeah. I'll respect the ladies. Oh, yes, I always do. Definitely. Yeah, I haven't dated. Shoot, it's been over 20 years for me. It's just weird. Yeah, it was just so weird. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you do, there's a lady in Wadena named Patty Jones who lives in Humphrey Manor. Stay away from her. Yeah, put a false restraining order on me for a year once. That weirdo claimed uninvited visits, harassment phone calls, and threatened her life. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Let's see now. Uninvited visits. She said, come over anytime. Harassment phone calls. She started arguing. I argued back. If somebody argues with me, I'm going to argue back. And I was nice to her. She threw things at me before. I said, "Why do you throw things at me?" I never threw things at her. I never hit her. Just so weird, you know. And then when she put the restraining order on me, she married this guy named Steve Anderson, her ex-husband. He was like 30, 40 years older than her. Oh, Lord have mercy. He, yeah, she was kind of wild, but get this, Steve Anderson was so ugly. He was like the ugly version of an old man actor named Charles Lane. Charles Lane. Wait a minute. Oh wow. I don't know, Fish. Let's see. I'll go check. I'll go check. Nope. All men tonight. All men tonight. Yeah, I think the ladies must have. Yeah, we do. Yeah, yeah, we do. And like I say, when a lady and a guy gets an agreement, get to know each other real well, you know, say certain things and see if she agrees with you. If it's not an agreement in a certain way, maybe it won't work out. That's the way it is sometimes. You know, I know you will, Fish man. I know you will. Yeah. Yeah, for me, I just wish I was like 29 years old on YouTube. Yeah, it's trouble when you're 59. You get all these wrinkles and yeah. No, that's true. Communication is important. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you get to know the lady. There's one time when I was at this laundromat, I was at the beat up Park Avenue. I met this real young lady. She was like doing her laundry, and I was kind of helping her out, and boy, she was very pretty, man. Oh yeah, she was like sitting outside. She was like polishing her nails, not fingernails, by the way. Yeah, she says, "Oh, you're busy running around, huh?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I sure wish I had a convertible to drive around in this nice day." She says, "Yeah, me too. That'd be really nice." I thought to myself, I wish I wasn't so old. Because I could tell, in a way, that she wasn't really interested in me. She was just a nice lady and all that stuff. You know, I never saw her again. But she was very pretty, man. Woo. She was. No, I didn't fold her clothes at all. You don't, Dave. When you're in the laundromat, you never ask ladies to like fold clothes. Because you never know. What if she brings her boyfriend who's like 6'6" and wide as the double doors or something? Never know who that lady could have as her boyfriend. It seems like the pretty ladies always have these guys that are like this and that and this and right, Chad. Yeah, I used to know a guy named Chad. Yeah, I used to know a guy named Chad. I was his friend. Yeah, that's true, Patchy. Yeah, no. Speaking of Patchy, I did think I was thinking that nickname Patchy. I know it's already been said about your name, but I thought to myself, is his name Patchy because when he hits a person in the eye gets so bad that they have to wear a patch over it. That's what I thought patchy meant, you know. Because sometimes there's some people nicknamed Patchy. They're known to punch their opponent in the eye, and they got to put patches. The opponent's got to put patches over their eye or eyes, depending on if they hit both of them. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. At least I never got a black eye, no. A bloody nose. Lumps on the head, but I never got a black eye, no. Oh yeah, I got punched in the nose once. So it's soft. As a little kid, bam, knuckle right in the right here, broke the cartilage. Yeah, and that hurts worse. That hurts worse than hit here and get the bloody nose. Yeah, it'd be fun if I could. Oh God, I wish I was a younger man with athletic ability. I like to fight mixed martial arts. Boy, would that be fun. Have I broken bones? No, I haven't broken bones, but one time I fell in the flume when I was working in the summertime. I was working all year long at the time at RDO Frozen Foods in Park Rapids. Was it 30 years ago? I once fell in the flume between those boards, and then there was the culverts. Some idiot turned off the lights, and I couldn't see it. Right in the flume. I was living for 2 months. I should have took unemployment. I didn't. And after I quit my job, RDO, just as soon as I turned my back, they put the knife in it. They put the knife on my back. And that's fine. Okay. Sometimes it happens in life. You try to be fair and nice to people, they stick the knife in your back. You get that. Everybody gets that sometime. All good folks like us get that. It seems like it's the good folks like us that get the knife. It's just so weird. I mean, I know people that have won a lot of money in certain situations, bitch and moan constantly. I've known people who had bad luck all their lives, never got money, live hand to mouth, happy as hell. It's just weird. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the big bosses, yeah, are like that, especially the white hat people. Yeah, they step on toes. Oh yeah, they'll step on toes to get up there. You have to. You have to step on people's toes to get up in most places. Not all though. Not all places. In most. Some it's a fair shot. There's fair shot places out there. May not seem like it to us, but there is out there, I'm sure. There is. Yeah, there's, hire the best workers, just like in professional sports years ago, team sports. Like pro football and baseball and basketball. Well, those teams have those race quotas, and then some teams think, fuck this. Fuck the race quota. I'll just get all the best players. And when they do, they win championships. Yeah. That's what I would have done. If I would have owned a sports team and they had those race quotas, I'd say, fuck that. I'll get the best players. They don't like it. Tough. Yeah. That's what I would have done. Yeah. Oh, and then speaking of sports, I know I don't follow it often, but this guy is stupid. I'll tell you about a stupid guy. Here's this pitcher, the Cy Young Award winner named Blake Snell. Did you hear that he turned down a 5-year guaranteed contract for $150 million for the Yankees? 5-year, $150 million guaranteed contract. I wish I could pitch like him. I'd say, give me the paper. I'll sign it. God, just think. Be a bum in 2 games. The other 4 years is guaranteed, no matter what. Why? Because Blake Snell thinks he deserves a lot more money. Because he did lead the National League in earned run average, but I mean, still, I mean, oh yeah, happy Friday to you. Yeah, so would I. Yeah, so would I. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, you know. Yeah, you know, it's just those sports athletes. That's why I don't really watch them anymore. You know, I'll watch mixed martial arts, and that's about it. I'll watch that. I don't really watch boxing myself. Because I like to see people use hands and feet at the same time. You know, like they do. Like if you have a real fight, if people can use their feet, you know, when they fight their hands and feet, they're going to win because the leg is 7 times more powerful than the arm. And I did not say that. Jesse the Body Ventura said that. I didn't say that. He said it. And anybody that knows about leg strength and bodybuilding, that's Jesse the Body Ventura. Yeah. Well, whether you like him or not, he's a very smart man. You know, I'm sure. Let's see. One time years ago, when I was driving my brother in a 74 Cadillac. I know it sounds unbelievable. I have no video evidence, and I wouldn't want to anyway. But by the time I was driving by with my brother, and I saw Jesse was like outside doing his garbage cans, I honked and waved at him. He had the meanest stare I ever saw. It was like this. I thought, oh shit, how my car will break down. He looked scary, that guy. He scared me to death. I was glad I was in my car driving. I didn't take pictures. If I did, he'd call the police, of course. Yeah. And every time my brother and I were driving, we were seeing them jogging out in, I think it was all by Lake Calhoun or something like that in the rich areas. He was actually jogging. Yeah, he was like jogging in his shorts. And the reason he didn't like wear shorts when he was wrestling was because his legs are very strong. Don't get me wrong, stronger than average, but I think he could build his upper body better than his lower body, you know? Yeah, of course, that was back in those days where they just mostly used wrestlers for actors, and the acting was much better, you know, back then than it is now. Yeah, the acting was much better back then. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you watch those old matches, especially when King Kong Brody wrestled. He's funny as hell. Yeah, and they said in real life, he was a shooter. He wrestled every guy hard. Those kicks of his really hurt. Yeah. No, I didn't yell chicken legs at him, no. No, I haven't. I haven't watched wrestling since 2005. I watch mixed martial arts now, you know, because I like to watch real fighting, especially I like to watch the ladies fight. And I think the ladies in mixed martial arts, you know, fight better than, I mean, they look better. Excuse me. I think they look better than the ring girls. I think most of them actually look better, you know. And you ever notice in the professional mixed martial arts, they always take the featherweight and lightweight girls. You know why? Because they look a lot better for the guys to come and see them. That's why. Yeah. See, a lot of guys go by the looks, you know. Oh, in the minor leagues, you'll see a couple of 400-pound women pound each other. In the minors, you do. One time I saw one in the very low minors. They had was it 200 people, 200 screaming people, and these two fat women were fighting each other. It was just comical, but they were tough. They were like one lady was like pounding each other, pounding her in the face. Then the other lady was coming back, pounding her a couple of times. The other lady quit. I thought, why? The lady just plain quit. Lady, and I thought, why did you quit? You were winning. That was just weird. Yeah. One lady was one of these two heavyweight women. It was just weird. Yeah. Yeah, just so weird. Yeah. Anyway. Oh boy. I just gotta. uh, I just this so far this year has been better. Yeah, this year's been better. Last year was a washout most of the year, except when I got the Grand Marquis when my sister bought it for me. And then she said, "Happy birthday, Randy." And I thought, "What? Are you kidding?" She said, "No, it was my birthday present." Silk Road back. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I'm just not that bright. Hi there, Jesting Wolf. Hi. Let's see, 12 votes this far. Okay. 8 male and 4 female. Yeah. Eight male and 4 female thus far. Good numbers. Yeah. This chat is just jumping like crazy tonight. I mean, 12 people in almost an hour. I mean, wow, that's a lot of people to me. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I never bought anything like that. No. Let's see, I did. The only things I bought from eBay, I bought this little race car for 1025. Doesn't have a windshield. You can tell on the bottom of the wheels are in mint condition, no chips. Sometime when I go to the mall, maybe I'll go with somebody. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll just race the car across the mall, put it on YouTube. This is the fastest little race car I ever had in my life. That's why I bought it. It's fast. Beat any race car. It'll beat any Hot Wheels. Because I know I used to try it on there, and I raced against neighborhood kids. I'd win every time. They said, "Wow, this car is fast." It was just weird. An old British checkered car. God, I wish I had a car like this. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know people that were doing eBay, but then you get these hustlers that try to hustle you out of your money. There's always these hustlers. I had a relative, he had this one hustler making some claim that she gave her damaged goods, and my relative said bullshit. And it was bullshit because my relative is very honest. Okay, they complained to eBay to each other. The lady actually got her money back. My sister, she got her money back too. That was just weird. But the other lady that did some swindling, she got her money back. If she's a dishonest fucking bitch that tries that shit with others, I hope the police will put her under arrest. I hope so. I hope they arrest her if she's one of those con artists. I really hope so. I fucking hate con artists. Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll catch up with them. Oh yeah, police will get after people like that after a while. Because what if they do it to an undercover cop on eBay? Yeah, just think if an undercover cop, for example, sells stuff on eBay, because they will. There's undercover cops that will. See the scammers don't think like that. Honest people like us that do. We know that. But there's some stupid people. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get away with it. It's just like some idiot going on the country roads, saying they're real fast car. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll just go down the country roads. Police, they won't see me. Yeah, years ago you could kind of get away with it in the 70s and 80s, but today I see cops in Minnesota on country roads often. Yeah, because they had this thing a while back. Get this. with the bars, right? See, in Minnesota, bars usually close at 1 a.m., right? You see, bars now, they can extend to 2 a.m., but they got to pay a licensing fee. Many bars have agreed to it. You know what they're using that money for? Extra law enforcement on the road to catch drunk drivers. It's weird. It's weird, but yeah. Trouble is, I wouldn't want to own no bar. Too much responsibility. Yeah, you got to be careful what kind of bar bouncer you hire. Yeah, you don't want to hire some ex-con who did a couple of serious felonies for the dumbest reasons. You don't want those kind of people working for you. No. I got to be careful in those bars. You got to be careful. You know what's weird? Years ago, when I was 16 years old, I used to go to the liquor store in Brooklyn Center, and I actually could buy from there. This old lady always sold to me all the time. When I was 16, I looked like a kid. And I somehow, I'm kind of like this when I walk up there. No, never nervous. Hi. Hi, pretty cool. No, I feel pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And my ex-friend, Tom McMullen, the one that died, no friend of mine, yeah, he used to try that liquor. So I said, why don't you try it, Tom? You look older. He says, oh, she always cards me all the time. Are you serious, Tom? Yeah, you look older than me, Tom. He says, well, most people say that too. Most of my friends say you look older than Randy. Oh, the women say I look better looking than you. That's what Tom McMullen said to me. I said, okay. I just agreed with him. I didn't care. If you wanted to say he's better looking than me, who cares? Who cares? God, he was different. Oh, yeah, he is different, all right. Yeah, he had the 73 Dodge Charger on Brooklyn Center and Brooklyn Park. He beat that car so many times, the engine finally locked and had to go in the junkyard. Oh, yeah, he was always flooring that Charger all the time. Then he played this one music. No, I never been up to Northern Maine. I never been up there. Oh, yes. The states I've been to, I know I've said this in previous shows, but I'll say it again, I guess. Let's see. I've been to Wisconsin. You know what? I'll write it down. I'll write it down for memory's sake. I'll use this. I'll use that. So I use that for scratch paper. I use things for one side. I'll use the other. Let's see. I've been to Wisconsin. Okay, I've been to Iowa. Let's see, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas. Yeah, it was a little part of Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Kentucky. Let's see, Arizona. That's right, Arizona, New Mexico, Montana. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, there's how many states I've been in. And most of them I just drove through, but I counted it anyway. Oh, Fate Stuber might have. I've never been to New York. I never been to New York before. No. No, I've been to mostly small towns. Oh, Missouri. Yeah, Missouri. I've been there. Yeah, I've been to Missouri. Yeah, I've been to Kansas. I wrote that down. I've been there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to Troy, Kansas. I looked at a train that was enclosed. But I went through one town in Kansas, and this is no lie. Everybody looked at me as if to say, "Get out of town." They hated me. A couple of people went like this. Another guy went like this. I was driving my Grand Prix. I had long hair. I thought to myself, I better get out of town. Like I had enough gas to get out of town too. That was one crazy town. I wish I knew the name of it. It was just weird. Went through one town in Kansas. Everybody looked like they didn't want me in town, so I got out of town. Oh no, I've never been to Manhattan, Kansas. No, okay. I thought you meant Manhattan, New York. No, I've been to Troy, Kansas. I know that, a little town called Troy, and I just don't remember too much. Yeah, as soon as I could fix my desktop, hopefully I can find a computer repair shop, I can redo my old pictures. Maybe I could put those on my YouTube videos of old pictures I took of other states. I mean, they're not that good. I got one of myself driving the Grand Prix T-top with the top up driving through Illinois. I was mad that day because it was raining. And I wanted to take a picture of myself driving the car with the top down. Dang it. Because, I mean, I had that 86 Grand Prix T-top. That car was fun. Take the top down, drive around. It's not as fast as the Grand Marquis in speed. Oh, no. Grand Marquis would blow the doors off of the Grand Prix. But the Grand Prix was fun to drive. It'd be great for parades. If you can get a 86 Grand Prix in mint condition, real cheap, Dave, grab it, okay? Seriously. 86 Grand Prix T-top, I think, is going to be a serious collector's item in time, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but do you think I'm wrong, Dave? Do you think I'm wrong or not? I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. I think there's some sleeper cars out there, you know, that are low priced, but they'll be higher later on. Because there's sleeper ones out there. I think the 70 Buick LeSabre convertible, I think that's another sleeper. Because that LeSabre just has that wow style to me. It's like very big, and you drive through parades with that. A lot of people like that car. Because, I mean, when I was in that parade in Vining, Minnesota, you should have seen how crowded that was for a little town of 62. I think there must have been probably 125, 150 people over there for a town of 62. That, to me, for a small town, that's good. Because in most small towns, even Cyrus, you probably wouldn't get more than probably 30 people if you're lucky, you know. There's a lot of small town parades people don't really go to, you know. There you go. That's definitely worth money. Yeah, that's definitely worth money. I know you won't get the Hemi or six pack anymore because, well, yeah, I think you can still in 71. Yeah, but I know you can't. No, I don't remember. I know in 72 you couldn't. They just discontinued the Hemi and six pack at 72. Yeah, my friend Mike, he had the 69 Charger with a 383 high performance 4-barrel with a, yeah, Mike said metal top. I told him, I said, I'll tell you what, if you can get a bunch of Charger pictures, put it on the printer. I told him, I'll put it on YouTube. And I said, you only have to put your own picture in, Mike. I told him that. I said, you don't even have to put yourself in. Just put the pictures of the Charger, and I'll see what my Wild Horse fans think, Mike. That's what I told him. But he doesn't get around to anything. That's cool, you know. Yeah, because that Charger came with a metal top, and metal tops are a lot rarer than the vinyl top. I read about that. Metal tops are very rare. Mike had one, but he let his friends use his car, and they beat the hell out of it, as well as him. I think his friends were worse. And Mike, just like me, see, Mike didn't have brain cells neither at the time. Neither one of us had brain cells. Neither one of us did. Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's pretty weird. The Grand Marquis, the 2003, is probably the fastest car I ever owned in my life. It's just weird. The only car I think I ever had that would probably keep up with it would be the 70 LeSabre four-door with a 352 barrel. I think that LeSabre would probably keep up with it. It'd be a close race. It'd be a close race because that 70 352 barrel engine that moved really well. When I put premium gas in that car, in that engine, that car could move. And they had the 454 four barrel in that thing. That car could fly. It was fast. I have a friend, Warren Lee Allison, his grandfather. He like had a 70 Buick LeSabre four door, had that 455 four barrel. Every corner he'd light up the tires all the time. I said, Lee, man, you take it easy. He said, I like to have fun. I like Florida, but grandpa's old car. I said, how much did you pay for it, Lee? $50. And it was in mint condition. He paid $50 for it from his grandfather. Oh, gee. Then he just beat the living crap out of it. Oh, that car would be worth money now. One of the 454. That was a four door. The LeSabre is a big car back then. Tough too. Oh, by the way, I'll show you my. This is the only thing I saved out of my 1970 Buick LeSabre. My hubcap. I will keep that till I die. That was my hubcap. Yeah. 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 So I say, I think the LeSabre convertible is going to be a sleeper car in the future. Because right now the prices are pretty low for it, but I think it's going to go way up after a while. I think it's a sleeper, in my opinion. I think it's a sleeper car. So we look at those. Okay, look at the Chrysler cars in the late 70s and early 80s. You can get those cars with a Hemi. Sometimes they only sell for like $3,700. I knew a lot of young people saved their money, bought those Hemi cars cheap when I was in high school. They fly down the road. They'd outrun cops all the time because the cops' cars at the time were like very slow. Yeah, they used to be very slow until about in the late 80s. Then the cop cars got really fast again. Yeah, look at those Crown Vics. They got a guy on YouTube. I got to find his channel sometime. He got a 2001, was it a Crown Victoria Police Interceptor 352 cubic inch, especially made Police Interceptor engine. That car's gonna fly. I mean, my own car flies as it is with that 2-something V8 I got. My car flies, but that 352 Interceptor would blow my doors off. Yeah, some people are selling it pretty cheap right now. It's just weird. Yeah, maybe if I win the lottery, I'd like to get one and fix it up. That'd be fun. They do parades and stuff like that. Yeah. just, oh, yeah, I'm kind of really, yeah. Yeah, yeah, 352 Cleveland. I think that's what it was called, a Cleveland Interceptor. Yeah, a Cleveland Interceptor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's yeah. Oh, I'm flying a lot. Yeah. No, it's like a Cleveland Interceptor, Harry Kane. A 352 Cleveland Interceptor. Yeah, because they used to call them because I noticed in the back of the vehicles I put like Interceptor on it, so that way if somebody has a car and they look at it, Interceptor, no way, I'm not going to try to outrun the cops. Yeah. Oh, you can get those pretty cheap right now. If a person get a good deal on that, I think that's another sleeper vehicle too. I think that's a sleeper. Yeah, the Grand Marquis my sister got for me, the one with very little electronics. I'm happier with very little electronics because when you have a lot of electronics, sometimes they break down pretty often. Because when I had the 1989 Cougar luxury sport, I got to get my pictures back. Yeah, that car, half the electronics were out. To move the driver's mirror, I had to push it by hand. Yeah, half the electronics was out. Sometimes the speedometer of the 89 Cougar. So one time I was driving with Mike. I said, "Hey, Mike, my speedometer's disappeared." Mike's like this. Really? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I said, Mike, don't make me nervous. Otherwise, the cops might discover me. Well, that was before phones could say speed limit on there. Yeah, because before that, phones weren't invented like that yet. Yeah, they weren't invented like that yet. But they are. But well, yeah, if a cop catches you and they find out that like your speedometer doesn't work, electronics, they'll make you repair it at the shop. One of the few shops that can repair those speedometers is like Ford. You have to go to the Ford dealer and they'll charge you an arm and a leg. Yeah, they'll charge you an arm and a leg for that because a lot of garages can't fix that. A lot of garages can't fix that. Oh yeah, one garage, the one in Wadena, guy Steve Wegscheid at Steve's Alignment, he can fix it. Yeah, he can fix it. He's going to charge a lot of money, but he can fix it. Oh yeah, I remember one time my left turn signal didn't work on my Park Avenue. I took it to Steve's. Yeah, Steve says, yeah, you need a motor on this for this speedometer. You know, it's just going to be. I said, let's see, about $210, Steve. He says, no, it's going to be about $425, and that doesn't include the labor. He says, but Randy, he says, I'm going to buy it brand new. So you buy it used, a lot of times they don't work, and you're going to screw around. I said, yeah, Steve, buy it new. That's cool. I want you to buy it new. None of that used stuff. I said, buy it new, Steve. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think they had it for regular cars, the Windsor and Cleveland too, without the Interceptor. Yeah. They probably put in regular vehicles back then too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think the 264 engine was standard, but that was an optional. Yeah, that was option. You paid extra money. A lot of people did too. Because a lot of people love that performance in the freeway. Oh, especially these days. You go to Minneapolis sometimes, there's these yo-yos, they go real fast. You got a gun in your car. Either a gun or you might have a big traffic of about 50 cars behind you. And in Minneapolis, no one gives you room. No one gives you room in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And if you barely cut in front of them, somebody could you'll be a maniac and do what they want. Yeah, a lot of maniacs out there. Well, Minneapolis, last time I drove through there, I didn't drive. I say that I drove through there on 35W. I went across about Lake Street. Lake Street, the bridges these days, they're like 12-foot high fences, and the fences are very close wound together. Oh, yes, people can't commit suicide. They can't throw people off the bridge. You could throw probably little pebbles through, but they got security cameras over there. So police will catch them all the time. They put security cameras there all the time. Oh, yeah, there's people stupid enough to do that. Police will catch them just like that. Bunch of idiots. But some people out there, they don't use their brains. Yeah, that's a good thing they built that stronger fence area. That's great. I'm glad they did that. Yeah. Too bad he couldn't really cover it in total plastic, but then people they'll complain of lack of air or something like that. Some of those people. But we need air. We need fresh air when we cross the bridge. And they'll say, okay. Then say persons live in that area. Insurance companies might raise their rates a little bit if they make claims on people throwing rocks from the bridges if they're full coverage. They could have claims on that. Insurance companies go, boop, 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 boop. They'll start raising the rates. Yeah. So insurance works. A bunch of people make claims. Insurance company don't like it. And they can legally raise it too. They'll say, we'll have to cover costs and blah, blah, blah. State Farm for me, they raised, was it $9 a month for me? But I'm going to keep them. State Farm has been very good to me. I've had my car towed and recharged with State Farm. Was it 20 times? They paid for all my towing fees from like $75. Oh, let's see, it was another time. What was it? I accidentally locked my keys in my Park Avenue. They did this special thing. I think it was like $200 some to do my starter thing. For the heck of it, I took it to State Farm. I thought they'd laugh and tell me to go home. Wasn't sure if it was paid. I said, excuse me. I said, I accidentally found my keys in my cars. They said, yeah, we'll give you some money. It's okay. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about it. I thought, wow. I admitted I was an idiot and they're going to give me money. I thought, okay. I thought, wow. They didn't have to. They could have just said, sorry, we can't give you any money. I would have accepted it. I actually paid for it because of my stupidity. So I got one set of keys from my Park Avenue. See, I lost the other set of keys. I think it was either in Brainerd or Detroit Lakes. See, because my mother had a lot of problems with Social Security. I had to keep going back and forth, back and forth. I must have went back and forth about 100 times for my mother. I said, can't you guys get anything right? Well, we got to do it this way. No, we got to do it this way. No, we got to do it this way. I'm sitting there. What? That's how it's just weird. Oh, my mother is just, she had Alzheimer's. And I said, look, sir, I want to keep my mom home more often. She has Alzheimer's disease, sir. She gets nervous. And can't you put her? I said, no. My mother stays with me, I told him. I said, I love my mother. I'm going to protect my mother. I said, after all of the nice things my mother's done for me, if she needs my protection, I'm going to protect her. Yeah, I told him. Yeah. 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 Back when my mother was like in her 20s, when she was in Minneapolis at Spruce Place, that was before they gentrified it. That used to be the bad parts of town. My mother survived that bad neighborhood at the time. She gave away her cigarettes to people. Anybody would ask her for cigarettes, they'd take it. I said, but Mom, couldn't you? She says, hey, some of those people are just crazy over there. They might just take a knife and... I said, for that? Yes, Randy. I said, okay, Mom. Okay, I believe you, Mom. She says, when you go, you've been to downtown a couple of times, right, Randy? I said, yes, Mom. She says, you know how nutty they are, right, Randy? Yes, Mom. Yeah, that's what they are. They're nutty. I said, yeah, I agree, Mom. Because they are nutty. Yeah. Just like that one punk rocker. I know I've said it in other shows, but yeah, she was. She was very smart. Yeah, she was very smart, streetwise. Just like back when I was a kid, I had trouble with those bullies down the street. I said, she says, just run the long way, Randy. Just keep an eye on bullies and keep running. She said, just get that exercise going, keep running. And I did. Got fast. I got fast. I could outrun most people when I was a younger man. Yeah. But reason I didn't want to fight dirty, because if you fight dirty, see, person goes to prison for that. Yeah. Oh, you know what's weird? Unless if it's self defense, use the leg on someone. In a lot of states, that's like a year in prison. They call the kick a deadly weapon. Yeah. You got to be careful unless it's self defense. Yeah. Or unless someone's robbing your home, then yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. One time I was doing a video in Janesville, Minnesota. I thought it was like a church. I was parked by this one church in Janesville. This guy comes out. He looks like the miniature wrestler of Dr. Death Stu Williams. He comes on me. He says, "Hey, what are you doing by my house?" I said, "Oh, I thought it was a church." "No, that's my house. Look at it." "Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I'll go someplace else, okay?" "Yeah, you better," he said. Then he followed me for a block and left. Two guys followed me. They were big too. Well, that one guy himself, I mean, they looked like Steve Dr. Death Williams. That guy was crazy enough. Oh, yeah, he would have fought. I didn't want to fight him. That was cool. For now on, when I do YouTube videos, and yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I thought it was a tree. He says, "No, that's my house." Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, but I was parked in the street. It's legal. But see, when you're in a small town or in a medium-sized town like Janesville, the cops are going to go for the property owners. Because if there's a lot of burglaries in town, cops, that's what they do, They're going to protect the owners. They'll just say, "Oh, why don't you go park by the park or something, away from houses?" That's what cops will tell you. He says, "But you're going to stay in the park part of the time, or you can park by like abandoned buildings. Or if you're going to park by a store," he says, "go do some business with them. If you get a bite to eat, do some business with them." Sometimes in some places, just park way in the back, maybe walk for a half hour, then leave or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, some malls are pretty cool, actually. You can like be gone for 6 hours and come back, as long as they're not busy. They're busy. Who knows what they might do? And I don't want to find out. Yeah, I like to park way in the back anyway. Safer. Get out just as fast, especially Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, why wait for other cars and other people? Just walk way in the back. You have all that room to see, and you take off. That's how I do it. Because walking's good exercise. Me, let's see. Um, for insurance purposes, okay. I not exactly like that, but okay. For insurance purposes, I thought somebody hit me in the back. I was out in the house in Mankato. I called the Mankato cop. He came over. I talked to him. He says, "Do you have insurance on your car?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I'd like to see some proof, please." I said, "Yes, sir." Took it right out of my car, gave my insurance card. He checked on it. He says, "It's paid for. Good." That was it. That's all he checked for, is insurance identification. That's it. I let him. I don't argue with him. Yeah, I show police officers I'm insured. Now I'm full coverage. And I'm going to stay full coverage for a long time. As long as the car's in nice shape. As long as it's in nice shape. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here, I think. Yeah, I remember that song for the Beatles years ago. He's a real nowhere land, searching in this nowhere land. Oh, yeah, I remember one kid from Osseo, this kid that really hated me. His name was Larry. Sometimes I'd come up to him. They had that, remember that song on that show? Hello, Larry. I used to do that to him. Yeah, I'll look around for parades. Yeah, Dave. I'm going to look around for parades. I'm going to look for parades in the richest towns, you know, if I can. I can look in the poorer towns too. I got lucky in Vining, Minnesota, Dave. Because Vining, Minnesota is not a rich town per se, you know. It's not a rich town per se. But that parade in Vining with all those old cars, I mean, wasn't that the best parade of all my parade videos on YouTube, Dave? When people tell you, okay, if people like to watch parades, say, Dave, when you showed your friends some of my parade videos, those that like to watch parades, did most of them like Vining the best? I think they did. Because there are some people actually watch parades and like it, and sometimes they can't go for whatever reason. I'll do parade videos. Yeah. Oh, Vining, Minnesota. That was the far the best parade video I ever done. Better than Fergus Falls, better than Staples, no lie. All those old cars, the 1932 Ford, all those people dressed up. Here's a kid dressed in 30s clothes and a satchel. It's all actually 1930s clothes. They're probably collectors, you know. It was all clothes from the 30s. It was like just like the 30s, everything. The hats from the 30s, the satchel, everything. You could tell they're collectors of old clothes. And that car, oh, that 32, that car is worth some money. That car is worth some money now. Yeah, a lot of people like to buy those older cars. Yeah. Yep. That was the best parade. All those old Ford trucks, those Ford Rangers from the 70s. Yeah. I remember those trucks real well. Yeah. One farmer once said, yeah, that's one thing about when we use the Ford trucks. One of us gets tired first, and almost every time it's us. The Ford keeps running. He says with proper maintenance, those Ford trucks can run day and night. That's what one guy told me, was a farmer. He said, yeah, as long as you keep proper maintenance, he says that truck will last longer than a farmer working during the day, most in many days, because that's how dependable the truck was. Yeah, those 302s and 351s, they were very dependable engines. Even, yeah, the 302 engines, yeah, they were very dependable. The smaller engines, the small engines weren't really that fast for the truck unless you soup it up. I mean, if you get like the 460 or something, that truck would fly. Yeah, that truck is. Well, yeah, those 460 engines, they moved. I think they did get the 460 in 1970. Yeah, you soup that baby up, that truck will fly. And you could pull, and with that Ford truck, you could pull very heavy stuff. You probably pull a 3-bedroom apartment or something. Okay, what did you do in the parade? What did you do? Drive a convertible with some beautiful woman or something? You did, I believe you. Put up your video on YouTube. I'll share it. I'll share it with people. You drove in a convertible. I like convertibles. I had a T-top once. That was fun. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. In Greece, you have a lot of those foreign cars like the Porsche from France. the Porsche convertible. Yeah, I'm sure you can put that up on YouTube. I'll redo your Porsche. Yeah, I like Porsche. I mean, I'm half French. Us French people like fast cars like a Porsche. Yeah, a lot of celebrities they love the Porsche. well, not maybe not as much as years ago. Because I mean, back in the '70s, that was the car to get was the Porsche. but now though they have a lot more brands. Oh yeah, then a lot of those companies they'll go on Jay Leno's garage, instant sales from a lot of people that are collectors. A lot of collectors love watching Jay Leno's garage. I do. Yeah, I like Jay Leno's. Was it '57 Imperial? I think it's just like a. Oh man, that's a large car. And he says, yeah. He says, on a good day, you get 6 miles to the gallon going downhill, a steep hill. He said, what is it, 57 Imperial? Yes, you get 6 miles a gallon. You go on a steep hill for a long ways. That's what Jay Leno would say about his Imperial. I believe him. Yeah, because I mean, I had like the 72 Olds Delta 88 with that, no, the 74 Catalina 402 barrel. On a good day, as long as you don't climb hills, you can get 12 miles to the gallon on the highway. And my Grand Marquis, I've gotten from 19.6 on the city and about 26 on the freeway. Average mileage is probably 23 in long distances, as long as I don't stop, you know. As long as I keep it to the speed limit, which I do, you know. Because I'd rather keep the speed limit anyway. Yeah, I know the car's fast enough, but I don't need to go fast. I just enjoy driving. Driving's fun. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. Oh, you two guys left. Okay. I guess everybody else went home. Yeah. Now you know. It's the way it goes. That's all right. I thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. Let's see, the 12 votes, 8 male, 4 female, an hour, 33 minutes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I've seen some of those chat rooms. One guy I know, I'm not going to say names. You guys know the name. Don't have to say names. We know a particular person, right, who always complains constantly. Let's don't give names now. We know who it is, right? Yeah, you guys know. Because when he had his live chat rooms, he'd have nobody except one guy comes in. Yeah, well, it does. We just won't say names, but there's some chat rooms like that. You know people like that. I mean, I know people that whined and complained about getting a bunch of dislikes and stuff. I mean, I don't care. In some of my previous videos, I've had people cut down my videos for wobbly camera. I don't care. Let them. Sometimes I like the negative comments. I get a good laugh out of them because some are pretty funny, actually. They're funny in an insulting way, but they don't realize they're comedians. So I just put out my videos. Oh, not that much. No. I'll tell you which ones have gained the traction lately. Okay. Let's see. Um, nope, I haven't had one view in 48 hours on that one. I haven't had one view in 48 hours on that one. Nope. See, the one I got for most views, okay, my Tonight Show, review of Brooklyn Bites Brownie Crisp, review of limited edition Kit Kat Churro with Mitch Victory, review of Leica Made, review of Wendy's Chili, 1997 Buick Park Avenue. That time I junked the car. That's 7. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Park Avenue one. That's still going. That time I talked about the car before I junked it. That car was really falling apart. I couldn't. There's that one guy in the comments. He was acting like I'm supposed to fix that car. See how rusted it was underneath? I wouldn't fix it. Every body shop would tell me, junk it. It's too rusted because of all that salt in Minnesota. Took it out for a couple of years, and Buicks are known to rust. Every body shop will tell you that. Every one of them, yep. And I even read it on Google. Do Buicks tend to rust in that year? It says yes, very fast. Yep. This Grand Marquis, it doesn't rust as fast. That's one thing I really like about it. I like the rear wheel drive, full frame. The car will last probably for the rest of my life. Yep. I think it'll live longer than me as long as I take care of it. I think it's going to live longer than me. I have a feeling. I have a feeling it's going to, you know. Yeah, I briefly did. He talked for 11 minutes, and he was just doing his treadmill today, trying to keep up his strength. Yeah, not much going on with him. Sometimes they'll say one thing, sometimes they'll do another. That's cool. I mean, he saved my life, man. That time when I couldn't breathe and I was like very high. There's that one video I have in Fairfax, Minnesota. I was high as a cop. He didn't wave. I thought, oh no. I hope he doesn't turn around and try to get my license in the, see, I can't sleep. See if I only sleep 2 hours a night. What? He might just take my car and say, okay, I'm going to keep your car for a while until you're cured. Maybe they can do that. Who knows? But he never turned back. And I went, because I saw that Fairfax cop someplace later on, and I heard him talk. He's a very intelligent man. He seemed like a nice guy, out in public. He seemed like a pretty nice guy, but I didn't say anything to him. He looked at me. He didn't say anything, but he seemed all right. Yeah, he didn't turn around and chase me at the time. But now I can fully sleep. Now with this, I can fully sleep. I got to take that with me everywhere. So that means I can't go on Gilligan's Island, slide in the shower to Ginger. I can't do that. Rats. That's still, I don't know how that passed the censors. Bob Denver did not look happy. Because Tina Louise is supposed to miss, and she didn't miss on purpose. She grinded it in. That's Tina's way of insulting him. Boy, I bet Evan Schwartz gave Denver extra money. Oh, here, Bob, don't leave the show. Oh, here's extra money for you. Please don't leave, Bob. Okay. I bet they shoveled that extra money because if Bob Denver quit, Gilligan's Island would be totally off the air because everybody wanted to see Bob Denver. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I just don't know how that passed the censors. I don't know. That was just amazing. When you see it, when you stop the video, she grinded it in. John Denver is a singer. Yeah, John Denver was a good singer. I liked Rocky Mountain High. Sweet Surrender is okay. I mean, I'd rather listen to other singers and bands now, but John Denver was a very talented singer. Yeah. Yeah, he was on that show called McCloud when he was a sheriff. Yeah. John Denver did some pretty good acting, I thought. He kind of acted like an honest, smart cop, and then his relative that won for sheriff, they made him like he's like a real ignorant idiot. That was pretty funny. They were making Claude Atkins like he was this take charge sheriff, but he's like an idiot. But then somehow, when the New York City cops caught him, he runs for re-election, he wins, and then the New York City cops let him lie. That was funny. But then, of course, John Denver, he'd probably beg, oh, just let him be chief. Oh, he'll listen to me from now on. We're friends, and yeah. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't have another series of that one with Atkins. That would have been great. Yeah, wow. Just, yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. 8 males and 4 females. So I'm going to go now so I can watch some videos. So take care, everybody. Bye.